Hello everyone. Today let me introduce you to trading in Forex using automation, using a strategy that is already set up and established for you to use. You just need your capital, then you choose the best strategy and then you trade. Yes, let us go through. Yeah, so when you open the app, it appears like this. This is XNet Trading app. This is the option for automated trading. There are two options for XNet, whereby you can trade using your own settings, you trade on your own. Yeah, but for this is the option whereby you don't want the hassle of trading, whereby you have to go for market research. You go, you go and you start looking for the news feed and all that. So here you just have to invest in, then you can get your returns at any time you feel like. You can enter or exit at any time you feel like. So this is some option that can work for some people out there who are finding it hard to trade on their own. Yeah, so we are going to go through the basics, what we need, and how we shall be able to make some money out of this. And so this option is there for each and every person in every country. XNES is the leading broker for trading in Forex and some other commodities. Yeah, so at this moment, you just need to I'm going to put the link in my description whereby you can click in and then you download the app so that you can also be set, because like I've told you, XNES has got very many trading apps. So this is basically for the one whereby automation is enabled. You just don't need to you just need to invest, then everything is set for you to go on. So at this moment, uh, you will need obviously a smartphone or a PC, then internet. Then after, when you click in that link, it will take you to the option whereby you download the app. So you can also register. You have to first register. You have to be registered with XNES for you to enjoy this opportunity. You have to be registered with XNES. So how are you going to register? The procedure is simple. When you click in, they bring you the option for the option for where to put in the email, then the pass, the names and all that. Yeah, but for me, I've already registered, so that's why I'm using the app. But after that, you can open the app. It will appear like this. So it has got over 1,000 strategies. So what are you required of? First of all, you need to select the best strategy which will make money, because like there are very many and they don't perform the same. Yeah, there are very many and they don't perform the same. So you have to choose the best so that you can at least maximize. Yeah, and then also what you need to know is that your capital will also count. Yeah, because the more capital you have, the more money you make. Because this is just it is just copying the existing strategy. It is just copying the one which is already there. So you just have to click on and start trading. Then it will have to copy on. Yeah. So the more the capital, the more the profit, and the better the strategy, the better the performance. So if, as you can see, there are very many strategies. So you just have to choose. Yeah. So maybe I have to take you through what you're going to consider in choosing the best. First of all, when you click in them, so there are different ways in which you can select. You can select according to the performance, according to the recent, according to the new ones. So depending on where you want to, uh, depending on where you want to choose on, you can select any option whereby, like here, if I click on this one, it brings me this. So these are the new strategies. Yeah, there are very many also. Like I've said, there are over 1,000 strategies. So you have to choose among those. Like for this when I go to the ones with the low costs, yeah, they are there. So these ones have got the low fees. You can also see them, but most of them are performing poorly. So it means that you should not consider the fees. At least it's better you spend much when you're earning more. Yes. So when I click on here, yeah, so these are the best returns for the 3 month. So according to the past 3 months, these are proved to be the ones bringing up the best returns. So when you click in any, it will bring you that. Yeah, so there, what are we looking for? First of all, you're going to see this this figure here in percentage. So this is the amount of money it has made, the percentage of the profit it has made. So what does it mean? It means that if you start with $100 and the percentage is showing 200% or 100%, it means that you have obtained 100% of your profits, meaning that if you had $100, then you have $200 there on your account. So meaning that you have the 10, 100, the 100 initial capital, then the additional 100, meaning that is 100%. So this one, which is 18,635, it means that now it has gone, it has multiplied itself up to that percentage. So you can imagine. So this is quite a good opportunity. Yeah, although what I need to advise you on, they don't some there's a chance of you losing in case it fails, in case the strategy blows down. In fact, in case it is blown down, there is a chance of you losing because your money only works on the strategy. It works like how it follows actually what is taking place in the strategy, meaning that in case of failure, in case the strategy is powered down and it is moving in the negative, it will also move in the negative. If it is moving in the profit, it will also make the profit. So you have to also take note of that. That's why you have to be very keen when you're selecting. Yeah, so that you choose the one which is not going to lead you to negatives. So like for this one, it is showing that percentage, so that is these are the returns it has made. Then the drop down, that this is the minimum percentage it has ever dropped since it was established. Then you can also look at the risk score is 7 out of 10. So this risk score is always is relative. It always changes depending on the performance. Yeah, depending on how it is working, it can reduce and increase. Yeah, so then the other details like with the number of investors. Yeah, this is the equity is the one, the strategy provider, the one who is providing the strategy, how much they are investing in the strategy. Yeah, so that is yeah. Then also maybe important to notice this the curve. This is the performance statistics. How is it performing? This one is growing. It is gradually rising. Yeah, it is gradually rising. So, but you can see they are always 1 month. So that is the curve for 1 month. So for this whole month, it didn't decline. It was just steadily moving up. So yes, those are now 3. Then 1 year. So meaning that this strategy has stayed there for 1 year, making money for people. So you can imagine. Yeah. So then all the strategy, all the time, because now when it reaches here, it means that it has spent more than a year. So now this is for all the time it has spent. So that's how you can try to go through this. Uh, so here there is news feed. Then next, the last one is where they show orders. So there are always two order category whereby we have the running order and the ones uh, which were which were closed. So these are the ones which were closed. You can see they are all in profits because for it was steadily moving up. So they were all profits for more than a year. It was making profits. So you can imagine. So this is some great opportunity you can take on. Yeah, only that you have to be keen and you select the best. You can always pass through very many of them, so that you can identify the best and you take it on. Yeah, so the entry and the exit is at your own choice. You can enter or exit at your own time. Yeah, then you can also, there's also a possibility of setting the take profit. Yeah, you can also take profit or stop loss. All those options are there when you're setting up, when you're opening up the trade. So if you want to open the trade, you click in it. Then after it brings in that, then you continue proceed. It will bring you that option whereby if you don't have funds, it will tell you that you need to top up. But if you have funds, then it will proceed. The procedure is quite simple. You just need to type in the amount of money you want to invest. Then it will set it to go. Then if you want, you can stay. You can set a stop loss. Stay or take profit. Yeah. Now, in case for you guys who fear risking, okay, who are always, you can do like, you can choose like a strategy like this one. Now you say, I'm putting maybe $100. So if $100 reach, if it makes if it makes a profit, if the returns are at 100%, it means that now you have already gotten your $100, meaning that you can even remove the other $100, then you leave it with the other 100. Yeah, so that even you are risky, you are no longer, because you have already been gotten your 100, so it is just in profit. Then so that you can leave it with one heart. Yeah, so but for this one, yeah, no, for this one, it's having a risk of two. It has dropped at least by to negative 11.4. So you can imagine this one is performing well. Yeah. So and others. So maybe um, that's how you would invest in this. Then yeah, you can click in the link below in my description, so that you can join this. You can download the app, then register, then you proceed. You only need your capital, then you search through and you get the best strategy, and there you start investing. So it is as simple as that. Yeah, there are very many options, very many strategies you can imagine. Yeah, so there are those which have performed. They are in thousands of returns. There are those ones which are even below 100. So the choice is yours, depending on the risk factor and others. So the entry and exit, like I've told you, is it's your own choice. You can even enter today and you leave today, as long as it has made some profits. So yeah, so it is all that interesting. So with that, I think if this is important, if you find this productive, you can subscribe as you wait to see more videos regarding this, and we dig deep into the analysis and what more should we consider when we are selecting these strategies really. So I'll be grateful if you subscribe, like, comment. Yeah, thank you for now.